Hey guys, it's Dennis from Grass Monkey Lawn Care here. It's another episode of Shop Talk. This episode here, we're going to talk about the week that I want to forget. This week was kind of a crazy week since the last video you saw I posted up about going to look at a mower. Since that video, seems like everything is gone wrong. Let's see, where can we start? The weather. It rained, and it rained, and it rained, and it rained some more. Storm Wednesday. It wasn't supposed to storm, but maybe in the afternoon into the evening and stop. Instead, it started storming at 10 o'clock in the morning. And then Thursday, it rained again. It rained very heavy. Here where I live in Kansas, when we get storms, typically they come through and they go through really quick. The problem we're having, though, this season is these storms seem to be regenerating behind each other, and it just keeps coming through and plowing us with rain. Each storm is bringing, approximately 2 to 4 inches of rain with it. So it's making things very difficult to do any work. So I think the theme of my season this year is going to be I'm behind. It's going to be the theme this year, I guess, going forward with the season is can't catch up, I'm behind. So the weather's been a real big, difficult thing. It hasn't been easy. This seems like it happens right in the middle of the week. So you're able to get some stuff done, but then this throws you way behind because it's not just one day you're down. It's usually a day and a half to 2 days because these lawns up here, we grow fescue lawns. And this turf up here holds a lot of water. So you got to be real careful. So that's one of the first things I ran into. The day I made that video about that Skag mower, went and checked the mail. I told you guys in previous videos, I have a German Shepherd. She had gotten out once or twice. And so my lovely neighbor that lives right next door to me decided to call the city on us, and we had gotten a letter in the mail from the city. And so basically that was another wrench thrown in my plans. Due to the fact that we have these storms, my dog tends to freak out a little bit when the storms come. So I had to go invest in $500 and get in this big, gigantic dog run. Not the kind you go and, you pick up this chain link. I had to actually get a high strength welded one because that's one thing that'll keep her in there. She's a very strong dog. So the question everybody's asking me, did I get that mower? Well, after spending $500 on a dog run, I don't think I was going to get that mower. That just didn't figure in. I had to take care of the dog, make sure the situation at home was okay. Didn't want my neighbor getting any, on my case anymore. So that was problem two I ran into this week, is taking care of that. So not only I didn't buy that mower, then I had to fork out money that I didn't want to fork out to take care of the dog run. What else happened this week? Oh, I put a mower in a pond on my HOA. That John Deere mower I mow with, that went into the pond. Luckily, the motor stayed out of the water, so it was just the front of the deck that went in. But it would cause a big mess. I had to go get my truck, drive back into this pond area, and then pull it out with some chains, get it out of there, check everything out. Everything seems to be running okay, so I got lucky there. But putting it in the water was not something that was very fun. Never done that before. It actually scared the crap out of me. Got to be real careful. My HOA, I'll shoot a video out there sometime, but the hills, they're not flat around this pond. Like, they're like this. They're angled so steep. Like, I take the walker on the top edge of it, and then I have to take that John Deere and actually walk behind and do the embankments because the walker will not hold the hills. There's no way that walker will stay on those hills. It'll slide right into the water every time. So that happened this week also. And then I was trying to get almost caught up yesterday. More breakdown number one yesterday on the walker. Hit some kind of dog toy or something in the yard. Sheared the pins on the blade in the deck. So we had to stop that because when it did that, it broke those shear pins loose. The blade came loose and banged the other blade. And then I had to go get some new blades, new shear pins put on the mower. So we get that fixed, up and running. Breakdown number two. 3 yards later, there's a shear pin inside a walker mower. If you guys aren't familiar with the walker mowers, it's kind of like like a car. It's got a PTO shaft that comes through like this. Then has like a U-joint thing, and it has another piece that goes into the mud where the blades operate because the blades are gear driven. So there's a shear pin, and it's like about this big. The shear pin broke off in there. So when that shear pin breaks, what happens is it loses its connection to where the blades are driven, so your blades don't turn on. So that shut me down on that, just yesterday with that breakdown number two. So I ended up push mowing this gigantic backyard, and then jumped over and finished 2 properties and called it a day. Luckily, it's good to know people in the lawn care business. Brian, you know, I gave him a call, hooked me up with a shear pin. Saved my butt because I was able to actually get out and mow a few yards today. That way I wasn't still further behind than what I was. So without that help, I would have been totally screwed. So, Brian, you watched the video. I appreciate that, man. That got me back up and at least running. So a lot of breakdowns, a lot of issues, a lot of problems. Things are, in the water. Things are breaking. Got a dog running around acting all crazy. Got a crazy neighbor. Just it's been a crappy week between the weather and everything else going on. Not good. Not good at all. Anything you can really do is just shake your head and just keep moving forward. That's the best thing you can do in situations or weeks or, just things that come up that just keep beating you down, and it's going to get better. You just got to do what you got to do, right? So, did I want to get that skag? The more I thought about it, it would have been nice to have, like, especially in a situation like yesterday, where the walker was broke down. I could have ran right back home real quick, took the walker off, put the skag on, but, it is what it is. I mean, maybe it was a calling from God saying, hey, you don't need that mower. Go spend $500 on a dog run. I don't know. So, and that's also, guys, why there's not been any mowing videos or much of any videos. When I get behind, I don't shoot videos. I don't shoot videos of work. My top concern is getting stuff caught back up and getting back up and running. The only time I shoot my working videos is when I am at a point where things are good. I can take the time to put up the cameras and spend the extra, 15, 20 minutes getting all that stuff, footage stuff done for you. So I apologize, guys, but, this weather's just been nuts. And we've actually doubled our rainfall total from last season to this year already. So, things are growing crazy. People are throwing all this fert all over their yards. So, things are just growing like wildfire around here. But, that's kind of a recap of my week, guys. Hopefully you guys aren't having a week like I am. And if you are, just drink a beer, sit back, smile. Tomorrow will get better, right? Yeah, I think so. So that's it, guys. I just kind of wanted to shoot a video here, kind of tell you what's been going on with me. Yep, got this walker back up and running. John Deere seems to be running okay. And other than that, I will tell you this. I mean, I am looking to buy one more mower. I don't know if I'm going to do it yet, because if I do it, it's going to be financed. And I don't know if I want another loan or not. But I'm looking at it, that John Deere is good and all. But I want to be more efficient and faster at what I'm doing. And so I'm looking at a standard. Just because they go a lot quicker. That John Deere, it's hard to adjust the height on it. It's a very old mower. It takes forever to get, drop it down to, a different cutting height on it. I just think a standard would be way more efficient. They go faster. It's probably cut better. Wouldn't probably have to worry about any breakdowns on a newer mower, at least, right away. So, I mean, that's something I'm thinking about. I went and looked at a Ferris 36 standard. And I'm going to also go look at, I kind of know what the Skags do, but I want to go look at one. And then I'm going to check on some financing. If it comes through and everything looks okay, I might end up with getting a standard. I just don't know yet. I'm one of those guys, like I say, I have that anxiety thing going all the time where my mind's just go, 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 go. And, I'm always thinking of ways to improve things. I'm out on the job saying, man, this would be so much faster if I did it this way, or if I had this piece of equipment, if I had that. So, my gears are always turning. The good thing to, right now is if I buy a 36 standard, it would be no payments for the first 3 months and 0 interest. So, that's something to think about too. If I do get approved for more, financing. But like I said, that's a tough one. I don't want to finance much more money. But basically, between a Ferris and the Skag, the price point is basically the same. You're going to be looking at spending about $6,500 either way, if you go with that one or the other. But there still might be some fleet pricing going on with the Skag. I have to check on that. I think it runs to the end of this month. But just a thought out there I have going. Thought I'd let you guys in on that. So that's my week, guys. That's my video. I'm hoping like hell I can get some videos this week of mowing some yards. But guess what? There's an 80% chance of rain on Wednesday and another big chance of rain on Thursday. Man, it gets good around here with this weather. So, see what I can do, guys. But other than that, guys, I appreciate everybody watching. Any new subscribers, thank you for joining us. And if you like the video, hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe, guys. You all have a great week and a good night.